Oh, the food, Loki. Hello, Ashley. How you doing? Hello, Pokey. Yep. Hello, Al. Oh, no, I didn't catch nothing yesterday. I didn't fish yesterday. Well, yeah, I did fish yesterday morning, but I didn't catch nothing. Hello, Six Finger. How you doing? I'm doing good. Well, I just had it here. Wasn't expected it, but oh well. See, I can get it here again. Oh, one of my new baits that I bought you a while back. Hang on, see, I'll show you. It's like a buzz bait. When you hit the water, you sit on top of water. Well, when you wheel, got this spinning, and that would make that way the buzz bait come in there. Hello, Pokey. How you doing? Yeah, I just had it here. Let's see, I can catch one today. I want to try to see I can catch some bass. Sometimes the bats in this pond trick. Well, I just hooked one. Well, this bait right here just caught this right here. Hello, Southern H. Give you some idea how big it is. This right here about a pound, I'm gonna say pound and a half, not quite two. Yep, they do get big. And that right there, what I just caught is a largemouth. Hello, Denise, sweetheart. Hello, Southern H. If I didn't say hello to you. Yep. I got the link posted at the top of the chat. If y'all anybody want to come up, y'all more welcome. Yeah, that was a nice catch. Well, I should have had another here. Hello, Dan. How you doing? Most of y'all, you're joining did what starting out with is part buzz and part something else. Hello, Wade. Watch. Yep. Yeah, I want to see I can catch another one. Yeah. Hello, Big Wolf. Hello, the Hornet. Or some of y'all just join, y'all just missed the one catch. Well, you gonna see it. Going with the first plate with fall body on it. Ah, good head here. Hello, truth. Well, they always hit this morning. Just had three came off, and I had one actual call. Oh, bass. Yeah, I'm using right now. I'm using a buzz bait with a ball body, and this what it look like. Yep. And they do make different ones. Buzz bait. This right here one. Here too. This right here, what they call a buzz king. And they got these right here. Similar like what I use now, but in a different style. But they got other kinds as well. Oh yeah. Uh, yeah, I use just about anybody I can get my hands on. Anybody that catch anything, I use it. And so far, everybody that I bought so far, and I know what bait use and what bait not use. Bringing you up.
Sure. How you doing, Glenn?
Doing good. How about yourself?
All right. Um,
Little chicken monkey. Uh, but yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Had 3 hits and one actual call.
okay. No, but what I'm trying to explain to you is, you know how you got a really good cast, I tell you that much, right? But
Yeah,
when you reel it in, right? If you reel it in fast, like you're reeling it in, they're not giving the fish a chance to come and bite your lure. Okay, so what I'm
yeah,
saying is, when you reel in, pull like pull the pole upwards, right? And then reel in
yeah.
as you bring your pole back down. That way there it gives your lure a chance just to stand still for a second, and then you're doing it again, pulling the pole up,
Oh yeah. Oh
right?
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Making it bob,
With
like go up and down in the water.
yeah. You bring good point. With the buzz bait and one other type, that kind of hard to do because you kind of have constantly no wheel
Yeah.
and the weight with them, you kind of hard to do. But I do got some bait that can do that too.
But I'm gonna put you on my big screen so I can see exactly what you're doing on the TV there. Okay.
With some of these, see the buzz bait I using right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one I'm telling you, it would be perfect to pull the pole like instead
Yeah,
of continuously pull, or if you just want to use the reel, right? You don't
yeah,
you don't have to continuously pull it in. Just let it bob just for a couple seconds and then pull it
yeah,
and let it bob for a couple seconds.
yeah, yeah. I see
I'm
what you're
just
saying.
saying that because, like, when I used to go fishing, I used to fish a lot, quite a bit, right? And
Yeah,
that was the best technique that I could use. When I The only places that I'd reel it in really quick like that would be in like a river, a big river or
yeah.
something, right? That way there doesn't
Oh
chew
yeah,
up my bait because I usually use like crawlers, night crawlers.
yeah,
You guys might call them dew worms.
yeah, yeah. We call them night crawlers. Here in Louisiana as well.
Yeah, okay, right on. Has it been wet down there lately?
No, sir. We
No.
had rain. I want to say about less than a week ago.
Yeah, you know how to catch them night crawlers, eh?
Oh yeah, I made a thing out of board
Thing out of a
and
oh, and you look underneath it.
I don't even dig for my one. What I do, I made a thing out of board that 5 way.
Oh,
Well,
okay. And then
yeah,
what?
one day I'm going to have you use it and kind of do a live or recording on it. How
Yeah.
what it look like and how you do it, work it.
Okay. You know how we catch them up here?
How that?
Right after it gets dark, okay, we go okay, well, it's a lot better after a rainfall, put it that way. Okay, if
Yeah,
there's a rainfall, go out after dark with a flashlight, not a bright one, just enough to see on the ground, right? And they come right up on top of the ground, and when it rains, they usually come out of the hole,
yeah,
and then that's how we pick them. Now, if if you want to preserve your crawlers, You know what we used to do? Put them in a container in the fridge with some peat
Oh,
moss
yeah.
or something like peat moss or something like that inside.
Yeah, they help them keep them fresh.
Yeah, to get nice and what do you call it, resilient or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, working a buzz bait real slow. And reason why
Oh,
I had
that
caught
one's a
like,
float one.
yeah,
That one's a floating one, is it?
yeah.
And then when you
What?
pull on the line, it goes down, right?
No, this right here, the weight take it down when you hit the water, but you
Okay.
got keep wheeling it, and you got to keep it on top of the water. And as you wheeling on top of the water, it make a noise. Well,
See,
when you
you,
make a noise, kind of sends the noise to fish, and fish go after it.
okay. Yeah, yeah, sort of. Um, you said you were fishing for bass.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, they like frogs. But another thing too
yeah,
with bass, okay, they like to stay
yeah,
in the weeds along the sides too, eh?
yeah. Hello, Jane.
Get it?
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Just about to get the kittens fixed this morning, dropping
Oh,
them
okay.
off, and
Oh,
then they
poor
could go.
kitty.
Then they get to go to Jody Cat and Zebra. Yep, it's their kitties. They're adopting them. You said poor kitties. You said
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with this. Okay, kitty kitties. Don't remember me being your last face you see. Leo's mad. He's mad that they're both mad because they couldn't sleep with their mama last night. So how are you guys doing? I wish I could fish. I used to go fish. I remember going on a day boat with my dad, or like growing up out of like Long Beach or somewhere like that. I don't remember where it was
yeah,
at. It was or like it was a day like a day boat, I think it was called. But I used to play in the bait tank.
yeah.
It was
I
fun.
didn't know this right here. Just my little hobby. I like do, and
Ashley, Ashley,
it
Ashley.
it
Yeah,
enjoyable.
Ashley. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Ashley was asking if I'm here with the babies. Yes, Ashley, I am. Milo didn't come in until 5 o'clock this morning. Ashley.
Oh yeah,
Milo snuck out on me last night and wouldn't come back in the house. I was so mad. Hey, you got dirty ear. Come here. You got a dirty ear. Your ear, your ear is dirty, Rhoda. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
be happy to
somebody
get rid of the babies. I loved them. I loved them too much. But yeah.
someone in chat was asking if the trouts would go after that type of bait. Well,
Eh.
if you're fishing where the trout are 4 or 5 pounds, sure they would, as long as they're hungry.
oh I do got bait that trout do go after.
Dirty ears.
But
Yeah, but you got no trout in that pond, though, do you?
yeah,
Oh, is there?
oh yeah, we got white perch, red ears, bluegills,
Eh.
But trout, you got no trout in there, though, eh?
no,
Yeah. Okay.
Dirty eyes. You're just a mess, little Lola bear. You want to come out? Come on. This one back here, this one has extra toes. Watch. Oh, watch out, watch out. Come on, come over here for a second. Watch his toes. He has extra thumb on. Well, let me see. I can't see the picture. Hold on. He has an extra. He has like a thumb on, like on his front paws. See this? Like a thumb. Then watch his back paws. Let me see your back feet, babies. Let me see it. Like two extra toes on each one. He has six. Oh, stop, Leo. You're my polydactyl. What is it called? Come here. Hi, babies. Hi, little baby. You got a dirty nose too. What's up with you guys? You're all dirty. Mhm. So how
What
long
you
have you been
doing,
fishing
Glenn?
for, Glenn?
Oh,
How long have you been fishing for today?
Not that long, maybe about 50 minutes or so.
Oh, that's cool. Probably relaxing.
Yeah. Well, I
you
done
think
had 3 hits and one actual call.
you doing changing up your bait?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Leo. How you guys got dirty ears? Gross. Yeah, they should be going to a good home with Jody Cat and Tom Zebra. I'm happy about that. Then at least I could see them, Ashley. Hmm. Gotta go with my nails done. It's not 4th of July no more. What's next? No, what holiday's next? There is none, huh? Hey.
Yeah, there's the rattle trap.
Yeah. Wow. I hate you get that
And
caught in
I use
somebody's.
like different colors.
Yeah. Fish could see colors.
Yeah. On them, you definitely got to use different colors. Because with the bag, you ain't going to never know what colors that they're going to go at.
Reflects off the sunlight. Usually, the brighter colors they see a flash in the water
Yeah.
with lures and stuff like that. That's what usually draws their attention.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Ashley, my friend told me to get the shot for the antibiotics so then I won't have to give it to them orally, and then it's less of a likely that they'll get an infection after they get fixed.
You hear the rattle?
I hear it. Yes.
That one they call it the rattle trap. What it is, when they
Yeah.
make these particular baits like this, well, I got a bait. It's clear. Got the same thing. And right here in the middle, there's some like BB like deal right here. When you wheel in, when you move, it rattles.
Thank you. I'm gonna ask them to clean their ears. They got
Yeah.
dirty ears.
Glenn, which lure did you get your bites with?
Uh,
Was it like a
hang
fish
on, I'll
or
show you. Yeah, I'll visit and show you.
Hello, King Leo.
Hello, King Leo.
And hello, Genty.
g'day?
Hi, babies.
I had 2 hits
Yeah.
off the. Hello, Jane. I had 2 hits off this in one. No, 2 hits in one call off this,
Yes, give me this.
and I had one hit off that.
Come here, Leo. I'll be right back. Hold on. Come here, Leo.
See what I do? Figure out what the bat's gonna hit the most, and if I don't get any more here after I use some of my bait, there's one particular bait I will go after. And that time out then, I usually catch something.
My little babies. What are you doing, Lola Bear? Here, let's see. Little tiger cat. Yeah, that's actually a Leo. Jen Meow. I like that name.
Yeah.
Hi, babies. They see somebody else here around outside. Like, see if it goes better this way. I guess it is better this way. Hi, babies. Uh-oh. Hi there, babies. Lola. Hi, Leo. They're gonna hate me after this. I'm gonna try to drop them off to Tom Zebra and Jody Cat this weekend because I'm not very good at nursing things. And since Jody Cat's a nurse, this is right up her alley.
Yeah.
Since they're her cats, I've cared for them for the last what 7 weeks, 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear a bird, huh? You heard a bird.
Yeah.
Did you
He'll
did,
sound clear.
did you hear that bird, little bear?
Yeah.
The cat definitely heard it.
Was that a crow or a raven,
Oh,
Glenn?
yeah. It was something. I think so. I can't see it, but it probably is. It sounded like it. It's funny though that she like heard it because they've never even been outside. You know what's crazy with kittens though? Like they automatically know to go in the litter box. You put a litter box in with them, they know to go in it. Like there was a fly in the kitchen, and like automatically they go to try to catch it. It's like I guess it's all just natural to them.
Yeah.
Hi, babies. I mean, I don't know how like when people say that like their animal like cats aren't potty trained because I mean like they come potty trained. I thought. Hey, hey, hello, babies. You're spoiled. You guys are spoiled as you are. Hey, you hear noises? You hear something? They're so calm right now. They're scared. No. Oh wait, you just realized yours is pregnant and learn how. Oh, oh gosh, that's not good, Genty. Unless you want puppies, but yeah, or a
Hello,
cat,
Steve.
or oh, actually, can you potty train them? Oh yeah, actually, I bought one of those, but Milo didn't want nothing to do with it. Plus, you kind of have to have two bathrooms, I think, if you're going to try to potty train them with that seat, because it's just too much of a pain in the ass if you only have one bathroom to do that toilet seat. But I bought one.
Yeah. Yeah, them cats mystery, ain't they?
Huh?
Them cats is a old mystery.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're very curious of what's going on everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had to take Milo to the vet the other day, and they did an X-ray on him, and to make sure that he didn't have like no stones in him or like
yeah,
any blockage, and it looked like there was a mouse inside of him, but it wasn't. It was just his parts of his body.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would get them fixed definitely, Genty. That's why I'm fixing these two before I adopt them out. So there's no more kittens between these two, at least, you know. That'd be kind of gross, brother and sister. What are you doing, Leo? Leo, Leo, what are you doing? Huh? What you doing? I actually fixed 20 of them, 20 cats in my neighborhood. Needless to say, we don't have no kittens in our this season. I screwed that all up for them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny though. Because like, oh, I mean, they used to have like tons of babies. So I ruined all that fun for them. Oops. Hi, babies. Mm. Actually, I did all the footwork, but I had a rescue that covered it though. Oh.
Well, I'm gonna try this one like you.
All right. So, okay, stay there, babies. Okay, I'm gonna go now because it's getting about time that they're gonna check me in, and I will check back later. Bye. Thank you for letting me go up and have fun.
Okay, thank you coming up.
Uh huh.
Have a good one. Hey, Glenn, you know what I noticed?
What that?
When you're standing where you are right now, the picture shot, even the background gets darker. And then when you get closer to the camera, everything lights up again, and then I can see the background, I can see you and everything. Like right now, it
Oh
looks
yeah.
shadowed out. Just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, like right there, it lights up again. I can even see the background. I can see the grass and everything in the back, the trees. There we go. Oh yeah, right on. Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
Yeah, I had just my the selfie stick.
Okay. Yeah, it was a little bit dark there a while ago.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad you said something.
Yeah. No, I can even see the little bush across the pond, like on the right hand side there. There's like
Yeah,
a little bush there on the right, and then there's a
yeah,
tinier one just on the left of the wharf on the other side.
yeah. Got the red flowers on it.
That's the what? The one on the left?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
some of them got red flowers.
can't really see the flowers. I see kind of a tint of red. I don't know. Maybe if I put you on
Yeah,
big screen, I might be able to see it.
yeah, that's what that is. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, no, no, it's too far to see the flowers. Like all I can see is like a blur of red in mixed with the green. It's not, but it's good though. It's a lot better than it was.
Yeah.
You said you caught a fish earlier.
Oh yeah,
What'd you catch?
a bass.
A bass. Okay. Was that
Yeah.
lunch?
Nah.
No.
That one
What'd you
there
do?
don't even. I threw them back.
Oh, catch and
This
release.
decent size. They what I caught. That one I caught. I caught it decent size. But I know they get bigger. And
Yeah.
when I get the couple of big ones, I can show y'all. Know the size in them. And what I do, when I caught that one, I put it against my arm and kind
Yeah.
of showed how long it is.
Okay. So you're just catching and release for now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, right now, but there's sometimes you that when I do catch and keep,
Right.
mm, I ain't gonna have to worry about them spawning.
Okay. Well, don't they usually spawn in the spring?
Yes, sir.
Right. And did you know that certain fish will eat the eggs of the other fish, and then the
Yeah,
population will decline, and then
yeah,
the ones that ate the most eggs survive, I guess.
yeah,
Pike, pickerel, bass, all eat. They'll even eat their own eggs. Like, well, not their personal eggs, but the same species of eggs.
yeah.
Like, like the couple next door, they'll eat their eggs, and they're cannibals.
Uh huh. Yeah, I had seen caught a bear ate your got brim and so when I caught another bear got through eating crawfish.
They eat the crawfish.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got anything that looks like crawfish?
Yeah, dude, but
Too much
last
stuff
time
on
I
the
used
bottom?
them, I didn't really catch much off of
Okay.
them.
They're good for you all right, man? You sound like you're
Yeah.
got COVID or something there the way you're coughing.
Yeah,
Smoke
well, you like with my sinuses been kind of acting up. Been kind of
okay.
clogged, my nose been clogging up and going backwards.
Oh yeah. Smoking too much.
Actually, I ain't had one of these here, I want to say in the last hour.
Oh, you're doing a lot better than I do. That's for sure. I'm having one almost every 5, 10 minutes.
Yeah, when I fish in, I don't got that tendency to smoke as much.
Well, that's a good thing actually. You're getting more fresh air than smoke.
Yep.
Did you ever catch anything right next to the wharf there?
Nah, not here
Yeah.
lately. I haven't.
No. There's grass in that on along the side where you're at too, right?
Yes, sir.
Like the tall stuff or whatever.
Oh yeah.
you you try skimming alongside where the grass is.
Oh yeah. I got a bait. I got a just bait for that.
Oh, you got one of them ones with a little clip there on the hook. Lets you stream it through the grass
Yeah.
without hooking
Hang
it.
on, see. Busy pull one out. One of these.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see it on the. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. It's like a leech, eh?
Yeah. No. It's more like a Mr. Two baits, but it's more like a slow.
Man, you gonna be okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I sound like that after taking a puff off of a joint.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of got used to it right now, but it eventually quit out.
Yeah. You got some water or something? Take a drink. It might stop it from tickling.
Yeah. Well, you ain't tickling what you taking. You my way to my science is kind of trying to drain backwards.
Yeah, they're draining down into your throat, right? You know what does
Yeah.
that? Smoking does
Yep.
that. When you
Yeah.
smoke for a long time, there's little hairs inside your throat and your nose and stuff that keeps on trying to push it out.
Yeah.
And after a while, I guess it burns them or depletes them. I'm not sure what happens to them, but it's the smoking. I've been having that now for several years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just too stupid, or I should say stubborn. I am. I don't like.
Sure.
I can't really quit to tell you the truth, right? My
Yeah.
wife smokes cigarettes too. And she doesn't want to quit, and like I can't quit if somebody else in the household is smoking because I smell it all the time.
Yeah.
Even if they go outside, I'll still smell it, right?
Yeah.
So I tried a few times quitting. First time 3 months, second time 6 months. Hopefully the third time's a charm. Now I won't have to smoke again.
Yeah. I quit about a year, and what got me back in smoking, I know several people that smoked came back around me, well, that kind of got me back in smoking.
Yeah, it's almost like you get that craving again when you smell it. It smells
Yeah.
good. Like it's weird. Did you find you smoked more when you started again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. When I kind of smelt it that first time after I quit,
yeah,
it, well, that what got me, in back in smoking again. And I ain't quit since.
yeah. But you slowed down though, eh?
Yeah.
Like you
Oh, yeah.
try not to smoke as many. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's one way to do it. And then one of these days there, you'll just say you had enough. You don't want to smoke no more, and that'll be the day you quit. Eventually, we all quit. It's either we
Yeah.
quit when we're 6 feet under, or we quit when we're still on top of the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the last time I'd gone fishing was 2010 was the last year I went fishing.
Yeah. Well, one good thing about where I'm at, I don't need a license because I got full permission. No fish this pond. But if I go to a lake, that way I gotta have a license.
Yeah, my younger days, I used to be on the East Coast, right? So we do a lot of tidal water river fishing, right? Right where the salt water, fresh water hits there. When the schools
Yeah,
of fish come up, that was the most catching I should say I've ever done is during those
yeah.
school runs. Yeah, but fishing in a nice river there with 3 4 pound trout, I'm telling you, when you catch one of those on your rod, boys, you're in for a little fight. That's for sure.
Yeah. Uh, I know. One thing I noticed is especially here where I'm at, you got brim that hit more than anything else. You got a couple of other things that hit more than what bass does in that catfish.
But catfish are bottom dwellers, though. Hey, you almost got to bring your hook all the way down to the bottom,
Yeah,
right? Y- You can
yeah,
tell. You can tell where the fish usually is in the water, judging on what kind of lips they got.
yeah.
Okay, so the lips are on the bottom. They'll be bottom dwellers. If they're halfway, like in between the top and the bottom, they'll be like trout, salmon, and stuff like that. They're like in between, right? And then you
Uh
get
huh.
the other ones with the lips that turn upwards. They're usually closer to the top.
Yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. We got them. Back, we got them here. Back, you can tell which one is a top eater, middle hitter, and a bottom eater. Dang here, you might see a lot of fish jump. The ones you see jumping, them were top eaters, and they go after the bugs.
The bugs and the flies, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The bass, they do that quite a bit too. Eh? They'll sit into them grass, right? And if they see a bug on the grass, sometimes they'll knock the grass to knock them down into the water or whatever, right?
uh-huh.
But bass also like frogs. And that
Yeah,
I know for a fact. I know up here they like frogs for sure, right? But it depends on what
yeah,
time of the year you got. If you're in a season where you have lots of flies, right? If you grab a
yeah,
fly rod and try to fish, they probably won't bite it because there's an abundance of them, right?
uh-huh.
But if you don't have a lot of them there, they might bite.
Yeah, yeah. See, with the bass here, you ain't gonna never know what bait that they gonna hit one day next, or should I say 1 hour to next hour.
Yeah.
And sometimes it all depends as well on the weather.
The
And
weather, yeah. Yeah. I know. I know when I used to go fishing in the rain, I'd catch more fish.
yep,
They can't see through the top of the water, right? Like if they see a shadow, right, they're gonna go hide,
yeah,
right?
uh,
For example, there's like certain types of hawks or whatever that'll grab fish right out of the water, right? If they see a
yeah,
shadow, they'll think it's a bird or a prey or something like that, right? Coming at them, and they'll go hide. Cloudy days too, they're not too bad, but it seems that they hide a lot because it shadows out the whole thing. It's strange. After it starts to
yeah,
rain, you get more bites. I noticed early in the mornings and then right before what is it, dusk? Yeah, around dusk
yeah,
and dawn. Okay, you'll find them closer to the sides because they're not as afraid to go in the shallower water to find, I don't know, worms or bugs or whatever, those crayfish you were talking about, stuff like that.
yeah,
In the daytime, they'll be in the deeper water because of the heat, or in like underneath your wharf.
uh-huh,
Although it depends on how much water you got under there. If it's only a few feet, then they probably won't be there.
yeah. But yeah,
What are you doing? Oh,
damn,
what you doing?
twist and fail.
That don't sound good. You sure
Nah,
you okay?
yeah, I'm all right. I missed a step.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes that happens. I'm all right.
Is it a step coming off the dock or
Yeah, no, get back on it.
okay? Oh yeah, it goes up a bit.
Yeah, and that way I missed a step out.
You should get some yellow tape, some reflecting tape or something. Put that right there where that step is.
Sure.
It won't blend in as much. You'll see it. You'll see it next
Yeah,
time. The owner might be wondering what's that tape for.
sure. Yeah.
Spot like that, you know what I'd probably try?
What that?
A crawler, a hook, and a bobber.
Oh yeah. Wheel fishing.
Eh?
Wheel fishing.
Real.
Hello, talking.
I call it lazy fishing,
Yeah.
right? You just cast her out and then wait for the bobber to bounce and
Well, the thing about it, despite what you where I'm at, no, being real good on wheel fishing, but no, right here off of this side, right there off the front, then you got a spot right here on the other side, where they hang out at.
Okay. What if they hanging
And
out there? How come you're casting out on the other side? Or did you?
well, that way I catch most of my bass at.
Okay, so you know what? You know them buggers can feel vibrations when you're walking on the ground, eh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
That's why I
then
don't walk as much.
yeah, I was gonna say so when you trip there, you scared them all to the other side.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't intended to, but it happened.
Oh yeah,
I ain't
I hear
first
you.
time to have a trip.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Reeling a big one.
Yeah, the type of reel that I use. Don't make no mistake. Get one thinking you're gonna be easy cast because they will backlash.
The backlash.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
On the wheel end. Kind of give everybody a good idea.
Oh, you mean oh, what do
Like
you mean with the backlash? Though?
yeah. If you mess that button, if you don't hold your thumb like they,
Yep.
the bait itself gonna go down. You see my bait now?
Yeah. Yeah, and if you let the button go, it'll go down.
Yeah.
But
But what it is this part right here, if you don't have it set,
you mean for when you're cranking in? You usually
yeah,
set that. You set that. Okay. If you hold your line right and you're reeling in, you turn
yeah,
that setting so that it doesn't go more pressure on your line than what you got for poundage. Say if you got 6 pound test, right? Well, you don't want to be able
yeah,
to reel in your reel more than 6 pounds. So you just set your drag, which will help. That's one way I used to do it,
yeah,
right? Like you set your drag so that if the fish grabs a hold of it and that you can keep reeling, he won't really take off that much. But if it's more than six
yeah,
pounds, it won't break your line, and he'll still be able to go.
yeah,
But you know how a lot of people reel in, right? Some people just reel in fast. Some people will hook the sinker, like not hook the sinker, hook the hook, right, by yanking on the pole and then reeling it in all at once. But if it's a bigger fish, you can't really do that because he'll break your line. So you got to
yeah.
fight the fish, tire them out, and then bring them in slowly until you tire them out.
See, on this wheel here, it ain't the expensive one, but it is one of the most expensive ones.
Yeah, it's a
This
nice
right
reel.
here got the deal poking up. That you get you just you deal with heavy drag set. See, I got mine pretty tight, but if I
But can
need
you
to,
still like hold on to the line and turn your reel in and it just sits there?
you see, and now I got it loose enough. Well, I can just yeah, it
You
takes
can
a
pull
little
it
bit of
out.
strength.
Yeah, you can pull it out with a little bit of strength. Yeah. So you got what, a 10
Yeah,
pound, 6 pound test? How much is your line for, like, how much weight is it good
mine
for?
is 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. See, a lot of guys will say, well, the bigger the line, right? Or the more poundage, usually the line is bigger, but they came out with the new spider lines and stuff like that.
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then those lines
You
there
can
can
take
hold more. They can hold more weight and they're smaller, eh? See, the fish will see the
yeah.
line if it floats on top of the water.
The spider line. I got a little bit of experience with
Yeah, it's good. They're good lines.
Yeah, they are. Dang bad, they are a drawback to them. And what I found out about it, see, I used to, there's some kind of, name brand that I use real good.
It's like a nylon line.
Now, there's the name,
Okay.
that's the color of it.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Where
yeah.
you can tell you, same line I got right now.
Mhm.
And, it's 12 pounds, but it does real good and don't snap as easy and don't break as much.
Yeah, but there's nothing that's 12 pounds in that water, though, eh?
Oh, that's on here over 12.
No, no. I mean in the water. Is there any fish that's
Yeah.
over 12?
Oh, yeah. The catfish way over 12.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, up here they get pretty big too.
Yeah.
There's one year in August, I was helping with the river people and that, and we went down to the river, and sure enough, the tidal water had gone down, and we had a whole whack of them in there. Great big.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, if you would have held one up with your arm, you would have had to use two hands first of all, two arms, right? And he
Yeah.
probably would have touched the ground to your feet. Is how long, and like, know what I mean? They were uh, about the size of a basketball round there, right up by the head, and then he got thinner towards the back. But it was big fish.
Uh-huh. See, the only thing like this, the fishing tip of the day. When you go fishing, it don't matter whether you bad fishing, brown fishing, cat fishing. It don't matter what kind of fishing you do. Okay. What
Y-
always remember. Figure out what your setup is on your wise. Figure out what the setup you like on your wheel. No type of wheel you like, and see with me. This right here. I know how to use, and I can. I had talked a couple of people how to use those,
Yeah,
and showing how to use it. Kind of get them in on the setting. Where they can keep practicing, and on each bait. Different bait got different weight, and different weight on them. Got set it up. Certain way. Of course, this one here, I got it set. Just right where I can use heavy the heavyweight bait all the way to the lightest weight bait, and it won't affect how I cast. Now you got different wheels. You got open face. This one here called a caster, either a caster or a caster, and that's what I've been on calling for. Some people call them backlash. Some people, like me, call them casters or casting. You got crow face and then you got open face.
Yeah,
This right here, it look like a crow face and an open face mix.
yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
But don't get it confused, with the crow face because when you on the crow face, you got that little button you can hold. When you cast that, you can release. You can also stop it with that button.
yeah. Oh, but then your
This
bait
right
goes flying if
here,
you do that. Hey, Glenn,
yeah,
your
yeah,
bait goes flying if you hit that button when you're casting. Like after it's flying through the air and you hit that button, if you got crawlers on the end of that worm, it's gonna just fly right off.
yeah.
um,
Oh yeah.
you know what? Those I find the closed faces are nice for when you go fish in the rivers in the bush and that, and then the open face are nice when you're in the open. Like
Hmm.
that's
Well, see here, we got. Let's see. This particular reel, this one right here itself, good for catfishing and bad fishing. Now I got another reel similar like this. I can put a cork on, use it as brim fishing, but I don't usually use these particularly for brim fishing. I use these for either bass or catfishing. The crow face I use for strictly for brim. Then I got the open face. I can go either way: bad fishing, catfishing, brim fishing, and that combination on the open face.
but you know what? Myself, what you have there is perfect for combination of open area and closed area. Okay. Myself, if I would have that rod and a fly rod, I'd be happy, right? If
Uh huh.
going out fishing, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because like the one you have there, it's almost like you're saying, a combination of closed and open, right? It's got the
Yeah.
mechanism of a closed face, but it's also open. You can see if you're real, like when you reel in your reel,
Yeah.
if it goes like left to right, and it keeps on filling how it should, right? And
Yeah.
not bunching up on one corner. You can see that with the open,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
When,
See, you got what you talking about? I know. I want to show you on front. This eye right here. When you wheel in, it moves side to side.
yeah,
On the
yeah,
crow face, it you can take the front or you can see the deal. Now right there in the middle that turns when you turn this. And you got like a little shaft looking thing poking up, barely poking up. And you're holding line as you wheeling. You make that line wheel pull that line in.
yeah. That's the
On
only
this one
downfall.
this here moves side to side, but this right here make the line move in.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I mean. It's a good setup, right? Because
Yeah.
then it doesn't all bunch up on one side, and you don't have half your line out still in the water. Right? A
Yeah.
closed space, you can't really tell that, and you can only put so much line in it, right? So then it limits
Yeah.
your ability to cast further. Whereas an open
Yeah.
face, you can cast a little bit further because you can put more line usually.
Uh huh.
Although I have seen some humongous closed face ones that these guys go fishing shark with. That's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
You got like
Oh yeah.
a 15-foot rod, sometimes even bigger. These great big humongous reels on them. They strap themselves down in the boat, eh? And then the shark takes them for a ride.
So he's about 40. Yeah.
Have you ever gone fishing in the ocean, Glenn?
Yeah. I did a couple of times.
What kind of fish were you guys fishing for there?
Uh, salmon and there's one other kind, but I can't remember.
Was
But
it
we mostly catching salmon.
salmon? Okay. Um, in the Pacific or the Atlantic?
Uh, Gulf. We in the Gulf of right there where Mexico is.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Gulf of Mexico. Okay, cool. So how'd you like that experience? Was that
I'm
any?
amazed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did I catch
And
you right?
what we using
You
was
guys using row, row or chum or
yeah,
whatever?
we using night crawler, just to see what we can catch.
Yeah.
Well, I was shocked. What but we catching more salmon off of night crawler than anything else.
What time of the year?
About midsummer.
Midsummer. Okay. Huh. See, if they're already gone up the streams and then came back down the streams, you would think they would have had enough crawlers already.
Yeah,
'Cause I know, like here, we only got the Atlantic salmon where I used to go, and
yeah,
right, we catch them in the tidal water where they're going up the rivers and that, right, like in down in New Brunswick in the Miramichi River.
yeah,
Do some fly fishing, but right when the season opens, right, we'd usually go. Where is it? Uh, in the corner of the, I think it's Burnaby or Kennebec Case is something like that. It branches onto the Miramichi, and you're allowed to fish there with crawlers. But in the Miramichi, you're not allowed, right? You're
yeah,
gonna fly fish. It's fly fishing river only. That one, right?
yeah,
So we got to be careful where we're casting. We'll cast into that offshoot, right, and then it goes down into the Miramichi, and then the game wardens all are all up on the other banking and with their binoculars and their cameras and stuff, and then they come over and then they check everybody's license and they check how far the line is. Oh, boys, I tell you, they're strict,
yeah, yeah,
especially when the season opens up and there's still ice. Mm.
yeah. That thing right here where I'm at. The game one, they try to be sneaky.
Yeah,
If you don't know the rules, no the fishing, no the rules. See, like if you got permission, no fish at private pond.
yeah,
Game one would sit there and try to tell you you gotta have a fishing license.
yeah,
But see, this way, well, I know a little bit more about that game warden.
Yeah.
because I follow up and I keep track of it, know what I need and what I don't need, and
Yeah.
boy, like I said before, private pond. If you got permission, you do not need no fishing license.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
do like I do, I manage a pond. Like some time of year, I keep so many fish in kind.
Yeah.
Then after that, then I throw west back. No, I put it west back. Now I keep so many big ones, but let the little ones grow up.
Well, yeah. Do you shave down the barb on the hook, or do you just leave it there?
Oh,
Do you know what
I
I mean?
leave the ball there.
Leave it there. Okay. Yeah. It's just the reason why I'm asking is because when you pull the hook out of the mouth, right? If the barb is on there, the barb's there to keep the fish on the hook, right?
Yeah,
Like let's just say when you're reeling it in, you got a fish on the end of it, right? If you just give it a little bit of slack, if that barb wouldn't be there, that fish would let go of the hook,
yeah,
right? A lot of guys they do catch and release. That's what they'll do. They'll shave off that barb because then when you take the hook out of the fish's mouth, it doesn't tear like a piece off or whatever. Sometimes
yeah,
it's hard to take them off, eh? But
yeah.
yeah, if
Well,
you,
there's way you can do it. When you
yeah,
hook the bass, you know, well, that ball kind of split that skin. Well, if you can pull that ball, when inside the lip, you
yeah,
can get it out.
yeah, you push it away a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What time did you start this morning? When you started your stream or earlier?
Yeah. Well, I started right after when I started my stream.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was in here for well, it was at 101 seconds after you started your stream, and I was just hovering,
Yeah,
waiting to see see what was going to happen.
yeah. Well, it wasn't that long. I had two hits
Yeah,
and one actual call. Well, when I put on that buzz bait and I had a hit then, but I ain't had that much of a hit after. You
yeah,
see, that one thing I noticed about these fish in the pond, lake here where I'm at. A lot of them, usually, start feeding in the morning,
yeah. That's right.
and they
You know,
go deep in the middle part of the day, and right before dark, they come up and feed a little bit more.
yeah,
Then they cut off.
yeah. There's there's an old fella friend of mine used to talk to. He used to be a fisherman, and he lived right up by the river. And he said he keep tabs on the temperature of the water. I can't remember the temperature he said, but there's an ideal temperature that the fish will always go and feed. Like, you know what I mean? There's
Hmm.
a certain temperature the water will be that the fish will want to feed. I don't know why, but this is what he claims. But this was in a river. Now I don't know if it's the same for in a pond, but no, I understand what you're saying though. Right before, like at daybreak, and then right before it gets dark there. And another way, you take a flashlight at nighttime, flash it right in the water, and then put your hook right there in the light and just let it dangle. And then you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get a whole whack of fish coming towards it because they think they're in in a cave kind of thing, and they're looking to get out where the daylight is, right? And that's your
Yeah.
flashlight.
Mm. Well, see, thing about it, that illegal. He,
I know.
uh,
It's the same thing as putting a great big net across the river too. But you know what?
yeah,
There's still people that do practice those, and that's because they have rights, right?
yeah,
The Aboriginal up here, I found there's some of them like they are doing river assessments and stuff, and they're using these great big nets that go halfway across the river, right?
yeah,
They'll count the salmon, right? It's almost like they're farming the salmon in the wildlife kind of thing, right? They'll take the eggs out of the salmon because the salmon's growing upriver to spawn, right? So when they'll get
yeah,
certain females, certain size, they'll take the eggs and then they'll bring it over into a hatchery. From the hatchery, once they're hatched and that, they integrate them back upriver so that they can swim back down, come back up the next year.
yeah.
That's one thing that like they've been doing with those nets and stuff, eh? But once upon a time, they used to use them to fish. Like when I was younger, uh, down where we had a cottage alongside one of the rivers there, they had just down the river, yeah, from us, they had a net going about a third way across there, but they weren't doing assessments. They were catching fish. When the tide would go down, they'd go check the net. The tide would go back up,
Yeah.
fish would swim and get caught in it. The water was
Mm-hmm.
still a little bit salty where we were at.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
done, eh?
On the yeah, on the temperature wise, like here where I'm at, that certain temperature is perfect. But thing about like Louisiana, the especially here, farther south you go, the water itself get more hotter.
Yeah.
And like they on Gulf, if you look at the map, the ocean of between us and Mexico, the water itself stay hot the whole year round.
Oh yeah.
You can practically go instead smack it winter where we got 20 or 30 degrees weather.
Yeah. And the water's still warm, eh?
Yeah,
It's almost like somebody's continuously peeing in there, making it warm.
yeah,
A giant swimming pool.
yeah.
Must be nice swimming down there, but then you probably got to watch out for certain critters, eh?
Yeah, yeah. We definitely gotta watch out.
That's one
No,
of
we
the
do got short, low hangout and go. Like play sales. We gotta be careful on whales. We got dolphin. We got jellyfish. We got octopus. Uh, we pretty much pretty much the same thing.
big variety of stuff. Up
Yeah,
here, though, we don't have as many critters up here. Like as far as swimming wise, right? If you're swimming in fresh water, you might catch a leech here and there if there's leeches in the river or the water, right?
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
if you're swimming in salt waters in certain places like the Bay of Fundy and that, right? There are
yeah,
sharks. Okay. There's whales that come up there. There's porpoise. They had porpoise come up there a couple years back. Dolphins, but really the dangerous ones would be the sharks that come up the river. right?
Yep.
They're going for the baby whales or whatever, right? But you never know, or even the seals. There's seals and walruses that go along certain beaches up here. Well, not here where I am now, but where I grew up. It's kind of neat to see too, eh? When like you go up on a beach, you walk over the dune, the next thing you know, all you see is hundreds of seals.
Yeah.
uh, Puffin birds do the same thing.
Yep.
It's a puffin, I think it's called. There, it's got a big beak, yellow and black bird or whatever, big yellow beak.
Yeah.
Mm, Did you quit fishing, or you still fishing in? You're gonna
Ah.
you're gonna open the cooler and put one of them fish on there, throw her in, put her back on view, and you're gonna show us catching a fish.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. See, I didn't realize what time it was. It's right now. Where I'm at. It right in that time frame. Right now. You won't you won't catch much.
No, probably not until this evening, eh? See, like right now
Yeah.
is the time you use the bobber, right? When you know the fish aren't moving much,
Yeah.
if you put a bobber in there, right? If they're all the way down in the bottom, in the middle, or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Just hang it down about halfway to the bottom. But yeah, I almost need a
Yeah.
crawler for that.
Yeah. That one thing I do know about the fish. Especially about the fishing. Especially in these areas that I go to.
Yeah,
I pretty much know the little bit of the trick of the trade on them,
for
and
down where you're at. Yeah.
yeah, no, especially with the weather way it is right now, the midday here, whenever we start having 90 to 100-degree weather, well,
Yeah,
with
that's
that
way
sun
too.
beaming on water, well, it's gonna heat up that water quick.
Yeah, you gotta wonder, eh? How far off is that water from boiling on some days? Temperature must get pretty high on the pond there, in like at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. We got
You,
as right now at six
oh,
o'clock. We got
you're
daylight
rolling.
at right at 6.
Yeah,
Okay, hang on a sec. Okay, is
you,
this
you
better?
sound, yeah. You sound better now. It had stopped there right after I
Okay,
said it.
yeah.
So
Uh,
daybreak
I know
after
it's
6,
6 o'clock. No, it's daylight at 6, but about
right?
I want to say about 5:50, right? 5:55. No,
You see,
we started having a daybreak,
yeah, okay, yeah.
but when about 8, I want to say right at 8:48, 45 when it starts getting dark. And that how much time we got of daylight.
Yeah, it's usually half an hour to an hour, depending on where you are, I think, after it
Yeah,
goes down.
43.
Hey, Glenn. How you doing? I just stopped to say hi. Now talking about fishing and stuff.
Doing good.
That's good. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so tired. Oh, that actually I have cut down on. I have actually cut down on my sodas quite a bit. But I was going to, when Danny was talking about putting nets across the river there, I did that for the forestry department in California because we had to count all the salmon we were getting. I caught some really big freaking salmon.
It's amazing, eh? How big they are. Some of them.
Gee. Oh, this thing was literally, those movies or things. The fish was this big, and they've got their arms outstretched.
Yeah,
That,
yeah.
yeah, that's what I caught. It was that big, and it just, I was like amazed at how big this thing had gotten, how big it was. It was just amazing.
Yep.
We didn't use a net. We had to build it. It was made out of wood and metal poles,
Metal poles.
and
Yeah. Yep.
and that we had to do that during the river when it was high. So
And then the fish would go into kind of a, not really a ladder, but kind of a zigzag detour, right?
well, we had a little box where they just the
Yeah.
big fish, the little fish could swim through, but the big fish would have to go into the box. And we
Yeah.
I check
Okay.
it. I check it like 3 4 times a day, and that was actually kind of fun to do. You know?
It is, eh? It's too bad a fella can't stay on that all the time.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I know it's illegal to do it, and it's kind of like unfair for the fish because you're just you're bypassing all kinds of things. But it was
Yeah,
actually kind
but
of just fun.
it it's all part of, it's all part of the management, though. They gotta count them. They gotta, right.
Hmm. Well, they got to know how many big ones are coming up, and they got to know like what sex is and all this kind of stuff. It was kind of fascinating to experience for being what I was like, what, 20 something, 20,
Yeah.
23, 24, something like that.
Yeah. When I did my environment course, we had gone on a visit with some of the rangers that were doing that. It was interesting. There's some places that they have ladders, for example, like where they dam off the river and use it hydroelectrically. They usually have a ladder on the side for in the springtime. They'll use them too to count them in those particular rivers. The fish jump up the ladders. It's pretty neat to see. It's the same
Oh
thing as if
yeah.
you go to a waterfall, right? A waterfall in a river where there's lots of fish, and the fish have to get up that waterfall. You see them jumping right out of the water into the fall and stuff. It's cool to see.
I don't know if you saw, there was a video I saw on YouTube, I think last week. There was a salmon going up a river, and they got stopped by a beaver dam, and they sat there for like a couple days as more and more fish came, and as soon as they got to like a whole bunch of fish, they started attacking the beaver dam, and they started getting through. It was kind of fascinating.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, it's a I was just like, what, these fish? See, that's what I like about YouTube. It shows things that people don't normally see or experience, especially with
Yep.
animals. Oh, they see a bear. Oh, it's a bear. It's going to attack. No, no. Oh, it's a fish. It's not going to do this, and it does that. I like seeing nature in its full glory because animals are far smarter than we give them credit for.
Well, yes. You know what? The reason, like, take it, look at it this way, okay? Once upon a time, photographer would go out, try to get the perfect picture, okay? What are the odds that that photographer gets that perfect picture? Whereas you got hundreds of cameras out there now, it might not be the perfect picture, but it'll be something that you've never seen before that nobody else has ever caught, because the odds are that it's there then and happening at that moment, right?
Yep.
Where the photographer normally wouldn't be.
Yep.
So we get to see a lot more of nature, people taking pictures and that. Myself, I'd love to have a nice camera and take pictures of the birds and stuff that I've seen, right? Like it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah. I want to get. I would like to do not pictures, but an audio of the birds around here because oh my god, they're so freaking loud.
Right after a rainfall in the mornings, usually
Mm-hmm.
when you hear them, eh?
Freaking birds, especially the blue jays when they get pissed off at something.
Oh yeah, they're bossy buggers.
Oh yeah, they are. I'm like, oh,
Right? They'll
they
even
get
kick the
mad when my
squirrels
mom
out of.
doesn't. They get mad when my mom doesn't put food out for them.
Oh yeah, yeah. They'll even go to the point of kicking the squirrels out of the
Oh yeah,
bird
oh they
feeder.
have fun with the squirrels. Yeah, we got squirrels here too, and yeah, it's fun. And watching them bitch at the cats, even though they don't do anything to them, they just screech at them for a while. Today it's been quiet because the babies have been growing and they're doing their bird things, but during the first couple of weeks of spring and summer, nothing but birds everywhere. The one cool thing is, I don't know in your area, but somebody released a bird of paradise out here, and it's been living out here just on its
Oh,
own. Oh yeah, freaking nice!
you're
You see it, you catch it flying every once in a while,
you're
and it's
down in the States, right?
yes, I'm in
Yeah.
Colorado,
Okay. Yeah.
and this thing just keeps. I see we have a crane that flies by. That bird of paradise, and we have a bunch of hawks, and I think we have a falcon or two around.
Yeah.
I just like watching them fly, even though I hate birds.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, no.
I got
I say I hate birds is because if you're gonna hate something on this planet, if you're gonna hate a quote unquote race on this planet, it might as well be birds. I'm just jealous. That's all. They can fly and I can't. Little show off bastards.
yeah. They can fly without assistance. You could fly if you'd like to, but you need assistance,
Hey, Tonka.
right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. No, that's just it's just my silly thing. It's my silly thing I say because I'd rather be silly than not. You know,
Yeah. We
because
we
life
got a
is
creek.
short to
We,
be serious.
yeah, we got a creek here that runs by the house, and there's a couple gray herrings that come in there and eat the crayfish and stuff there in the water. It's pretty neat. Or maybe they're not crawfish. There's some kind of. They look like a crawfish. They're in fresh water.
We also got coyotes out here. We got a big, huge pack of coyotes, and it's fun listening to them at night when they catch something. They're all out there
Oh yeah.
howling and stuff.
But
Oh,
you
they're
don't need to wait till they catch something to hear them. You know that, hey? If you call, they'll start howling back at you, and then they'll come
oh, I know.
closer.
The kids around here have learned that, and
Okay.
all last year, that's what they did almost every single night was start to howl at the coyotes, and the coyotes would respond. This year they haven't been doing it so much, which I'm thankful for because it does disrupt their life. The coyotes need to be left alone. They have a purpose here just as much as everything else. So I also frown upon that kind of stuff a lot more than other people. I don't know. It's just me. Just me. I'm just a little
Hit the
weird.
wrong button. I went to mute my microphone and I hit the exit.
Oh,
For a
Yeah.
second, I thought, Glenn, you were gone fishing again.
Yeah. Now, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here.
Yeah.
And yeah. Well, I've been kind of doing a live stream as fishing ever since
I think people
about
like
around
it.
9 o'clock.
I like it. I
Yeah.
think people watching you fish would be a perfect thing. I really do. I like the
The
fact that
main,
none of the dramaholics are here. It's wonderful.
yeah, main thing about fishing is relaxing, whether you
Yep.
catch one or not. That's
Yep.
what you're
That's because
doing,
Oh
right?
yeah.
You're getting some
that's what
fresh air.
fishing's all
You're
about.
relaxing, right? You gonna
Fishing's
try to
about
go back
enjoying
on
life.
later, Glenn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if
Yeah.
if I catch you, if I catch a notification, maybe I'll come back up and see if you're doing any better at fishing later. If you're gonna do it again.
Yeah.
All right, then
I know
I'll
how to
talk to you
fish only because of osmosis.
guys.
My grandfather fished, his entire life. He fished all the way up in, he's fished everywhere. Canada. He went hunting in Canada, up and down the East Coast, all that shit. And so I learned from him how to
it's
fish.
it's nice up here. I'm telling you, it's nice to fish and hunt. Okay, Glenn. If I catch your notification later, I'll try to talk to you then. If not, well, I'll catch you on the next turnaround tomorrow
Yeah.
or whichever. Right on, 43. Nice talking to you. Okay, Glenn. Have a good one. Everybody else
Okay.
in chat too.
You too.
Bye. Yeah. Thanks.
All right, Glenn, you have a good day as well. I wish I'd caught you fishing, man. I like fishing, even though I don't fish myself
Yeah.
anymore. You have a good
Yeah.
day, Glenn.
Okay. You too.